What was inspiring for Cantor frightened his critics. They saw mathematics as the pursuit of clarity and certainty. Everything Cantor was doing, his irrational numbers and his illogical infinities, seemed to them to be eating away at certainty. He soon faced a deep and implacable hostility. This is the main lecture theatre in the university where Cantor spent his entire professional life. A life that he felt trapped in, and I think with some justification. Other mathematicians actually tried to prevent Cantor publishing his papers. Cantor always dreamed that he'd receive an invitation to one of the great universities like Vienna or Berlin, but there were invitations which never came. And he was also attacked personally. The great mathematician Henri Poincaré said that Cantor's mathematics was a sickness from which one day maths would recover. And worse, his one-time friend and teacher Kronecker said that Cantor was a corrupter of youth. Cantor felt that he and his ideas were being caged or quarantined here, as if they were some kind of sickness.
The genie got out of the bottle. It was a very dangerous genie, because you see the concepts that Cantor played with are intrinsically, inherently self-contradictory. And people don't like to face up to that. They've emasculated set theory. They have this version which is safe, called Zermelo-Fraenkel set theory, which is a sort of a watered down. But you see, that takes all the fun out of it. For me, the fun of Cantor was that he was playing on the edge. You know, the idea was you had these ideas, and you had to be very careful, because at any moment they would bite you. They sounded great, but they were very dangerous. You see, they were almost self-contradictory. The notion of the set of everything, for example, is self-contradictory, and and people got frightened.
His critics feared Cantor was going to dislodge the certainty and clarity vital to mathematics and logic, which might not be able to be put back. It seemed Cantor had opened maths to the very thing it was supposed to save us from, irresolvable uncertainty. Cantor knew the only way to convince his critics was to make his theory complete. Could he show there was a logic to his infinities, some system that bound them all together? What he absolutely must decide now is what's the relationship between them. If he can do that, then his theory is perfect. If he can't, then all he has is bits. So he has to decide what's the relationship between them.